A very good evening to one and all. Today we are here on International Women's Day evening. Happy to meet many of the female doctors who are yet to start their practice, who are practicing, and who are married but not able to practice. So, various people are here. Especially this session, we want to share our journey. In Swara, there are many females who are practicing well, who are an organizers, teacher in various aspects of their life. So whosoever we are today, we were not like this before 5 years, 10 years, or whatsoever it is. So we want to share our journey because nobody's journey is easy, smooth, and we have achieved everything in a short period. It was a long-term process. So we would like to share this journey today. So it will be helpful for everyone to stay persistent in the path. It's not like you get disheartened when you face the failures. So this will help you to grow through life. That is how by sharing, we all grow together. So this day is special for all of us because many of you know us, but you didn't have known from what we were before and now how we became. So in this regards, I would like to invite first Dr. Visha Patel because she started to attend Gurukul in her student period, second year onwards. And then immediately she started her clinic after BHMS. After 2 to 3 months of starting first clinic, she started second clinic. Then she started pharmacy also. And now she is doing MD. So let us hear from her what all she went through and how what made her to achieve all these things in life. Yes, Dr. Vishwa Patel, you can share your experience.
Hello,
Yes,
I'm audible, ma'am.
yes, you are audible.
First, good evening, everyone. Uh, very happy Women's Day to all of you, and a very happy Mahashivratri. Today is a duo festival for us as a Shivratri. Shiv and Shakti both are together with Women's Day. So I want to share few lines for all the beautiful women. As a little girl, you show us happiness. You challenge us as a teen. You earn and become independent. You are blessed to give a new life. You love, cry, laugh, and move on like nothing happened. You may grow older and your skin may shrink, but you are still that little girl, joyful at heart. The earth is lifeless without you. You inspire and empower us. Be proud of you, the who you are as a woman. So these beautiful lines for all the beautiful women present here. And now I want to share my journey as a student to the clinician or the practitioner. My journey started since the beginning of my second year, where I little enthusiastic or the courageous to learn homeopathy since the beginning, but I didn't find the proper way where to learn from. So I'm searching and I'm come to know about the Other Song Academy and their foundation, basic or advanced courses. So from our class, we three girls are going for that foundation course, joined that course. And after 7 days, when I came back, my whole per- perception about the homeopathy is changed. I looked the homeopathy with the different glasses. So they both are just left the homeopathy, but I still stick to the homeopathy. And today, what I make is that 7 days of foundation course. And after coming back, I'm searching about the other song and all the teachers, and that I have come to know about the Swara Gurukul workshop. And I come back and ask my parents for joining the Gurukul, and they say yes, you can. So in the third year itself, my journey started. I joined the Swara Gurukul. And that time, I don't know about the any kingdom differentiation, any miasm. That I come to know about the all the different miasms. That time I only know three miasms: Sura, Psycho, Syphilitic. But after joining the Gurukul, that then I have that confidence that I can open my clinic. So after internship, within 10 days, I started my clinic under one trust. So there, even in the trust, there is a first day itself is a 50 patient is registered. So that day I got the confidence, nahi, I can do it. But it is never that not so easy journey, because when that patient is coming second time for a follow up and says not getting cured, not getting better, or little get better, so that time we got some that mentorship, that tips we learned as a student is come to rescue. We go back to search notes, we learn, and we working hard for one single case to get cured in the beginning. So that patient, each and every case is important in the beginning life. So that makes me very, I'm confident in when patient comes and say, "Nay, I got better, madam," and patient started referring other patients. In the 2019, I'm talking about 2019-20 when I started my practice. So that time even I am a very shy or apprehensive about talking in public also. Even right now also I am little restless. But that platform Swara Gurukul given me. So I'm overcoming little by little it. So it is also helping me a lot. And then in the beginning days, there is a very few patients are there. So in the free time, we started one for a woman group, and we daily 2 to 3 hours we started learning one single rubric, even one single rubric with all the remedies we differentiate together, or any cases, anyone here, they come and say, let's discuss daily. And they all three have a kids, and we learn daily 2 hours. Daily we have a that time. In the beginning, we make useful of that time and learn. And whenever we got some cases, we discuss. Today I got that case, and this is a history, and I found like this. And they also give their input. So that group study in the beginning is also giving me very confidence. And then we started camping different location, and there same place we got the follow up camp. So all little, it is a very small thing, but it gives me very confidence even. And I trust myself that time. Nay, I can do it, and that comes from the beginning when I started Swara Gurukul. So it is a very helpful to join in the beginning. Since the beginning, we have to learn together, and being under one mentor or the guide or their notes very useful. So that's how I'm running, and I'm not transforming as a clinician, but I'm a student plus clinician or practitioner right now. I'm pursuing my MD in the Surat right now. So I'm doing both simultaneously, handling. Sometimes it is very frustrated or hectic, but we can overcome. And with that, we have a responsibility as a woman. Now we become a totally independent woman from the student life too. So all these things are very useful. Management part is also there, and that's how my journey is going on. Right now, I am still student, and I have a. I'm very blessed as a Dr. Sekhar Algondi sir is my mentor. So that's my journey, ma'am.
Good to know your journey. As an young woman, you are really inspiring many people through your cases.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Keep sharing your cases. That will help each one of us. Thank you for sharing your experience in short.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next is Dr. Kribashni. She completed BHMS in RVS College, Tamil Nadu. She began to attend Shekhar Sir seminar during her BHMS period, and then she regularly attends Sir seminar, Gurukul. Then she went to Mumbai and stayed over there in Sir's clinic for 2 years. She returned back and she established her own clinic from her self savings. She did not depend on her parents for establishing the clinic. Then she did a Gurukul teacher training course at Gurukul, and then she started to teach at Gurukul, and now she is an organizer of seminar. So let us know her inspirational journey, how it all began, and what obstacles she faced, and how Gurukul and Sir's teaching helped her. Welcome, Kribashni.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for the notes. So, good evening, everyone. Shubha Sandhya. And once again, a happy Women's Day to each and everyone of Swara family and each and everyone here. And happy Mahashivratri to one and all. So, I would say in a Women's Day, we as a woman have developed in many levels, thanks to our prior generation. Like how to tell in each and every aspects of life and job opportunities, each and everything. But still, on the other side, we feel we are not safe on the other side because due to the surroundings and society. So, even though past 2-3 days prior, we came to know the incident regarding Pondicherry which happened for a 9-year-old girl. So there are two aspects. So as a woman, one should believe in ourselves. As a woman, we should be independent. And as a woman, we should know to protect ourselves. So with this note, I would like to start my journey, how I traveled on the way. So my journey started was like when I entered college around 2010. I know my field was homeopathy and my passion was towards it. Then when I was studying in third year, I came to know regarding Shekhar Sir seminar. So I started attending Shekhar Sir seminar from my third year of my college life. So previous to that also I have attended all the seminars from different schools of homeopathy. But which inspired me was Sir's teachings. As the way Sir explains each and every step in a case, as a way Sir teaches and molds us. Sir's teaching is not only related to homeopathy, but also it is related to our day-to-day life, and we can grow as an individual in Sir's teaching. So this is what inspired us, and my journey started from the third year. So wherever Sir seminars used to be there, I used to attend within Tamil Nadu. Then after final year and internship, I was lucky enough that I was able to assist serve in Sir's clinic for 2 years, which was an entire transformational and evaluation journey for me. I can say where I understood myself, where I understood the mistakes, whatever I was doing, and which helped me to grow as an individual who I am today now. So actually, we can say it was a transformation from the place where I was, from a village side to the entire drastic place like a cosmopolitan city. But the growth has happened from inwards to me in all the aspects. Like in first aspect, we can say in my life, where which Sir's teaching helped me to develop me as an individual in day-to-day life and dealing with patients and communicating with each and every individual whom I am facing. Everything, entire aspect have been changed. I'm continuously attending Gurukul workshop made me who I am today now. So as a clinician, I can say, like, I can see the difference between my colleagues practicing who studied along with me and my practice. The quality of the practice which I am doing at this stage and my colleagues who studied with me are struggling, I can assure that. And they will ask me what to do for this. Those who are my college friends, they used to ask me. So I used to help them. So whatever sir have taught me, I was able to help them. So for next step for them how to go about. Then the results in clinic only via SARS teaching and only when we followed this holistic aspect of treating, I was able to bring the holistic result to the patient whom I am seeing daily. Not only their physical level, but also in their inner well-being, physical, mental, and spiritual aspect also. Because homeopathy itself is a spiritual science, holistic science. So the treatment too will be in the same way. It treats an individual holistically. And the next step, as an organizer, I am as a part of an organizer. I have of Swara Homeo Gurukul workshop. The journey started like when I joined the sir. It was like unknown. I don't know what to do in the starting stage. I started from zero because I was not able, I don't know what to do. Then the journey step by step learning happened and step by step growth happened. And now I'm able to handle many things, whatever things happening at the Gurukul workshop. And individually I was able to organize seminars in Tamil Nadu. This has happened only because of STAS teaching and with the help of Priyanka ma'am's and Divya ma'am's guidance. Then next, as a teacher, I was in the starting stage, I was unaware like I too can teach because I was in that stage. I'm not the person like who used to stand in front of the stage and speak. But with the GTTCs happened, Gurukul Teachers Training course which has happened, and doing teaching for 5 to 10 minutes, that has helped me to evolve myself. That has helped me to rectify whatever mistakes I have did and how to face in front of a crowd, how to put myself in front of the crowd as an individual, the way of communicating, the way of teaching. So everything has been changed from zero to the level which I am now. So thank you so much. This was my journey from the starting till now, which is happening.
Dr. Kashni, great to know your journey, and it is so happy to know how Sir is molding each one of us from what we were before to what we are now. Great. So, in next, I would like to share my journey. Myself, Divya from Trichy, Tamil Nadu. I completed my BHMS in 2011 in Government College, Madurai. So I was so much passionate about homeopathy that I should do something for homeopathy. But unexpectedly, what happened is just 3 months of gap was there between my completion of BHMS and my marriage. So marriage happened, and I came to such a family who don't even know anything about homeopathy. So it is all about zero. So all married women can relate to me, whatever I'm telling. So they don't even treat you like a doctor or leave just a doctor. They don't even treat like you know something. So because now we are entering into new family, so it's all about even if my husband is sick or somebody is sick, I can't treat anybody. They will take everybody to only allopathic hospital. And if I am practicing also, like clinic was just in my mother-in-law's home only. Even if I'm seeing patients also, my mother-in-law used to come and stand till I finish that patient, if it is a male patient. So because here it is like all conservative families, so such was my condition. So it was like total, my dream of homeopathy is collapsed. So that's when I met Shekhar sir during a seminar here in Tamil Nadu. So his teachings inspired me, and this is what I was searching for in homeopathy. So I attended first his seminar in Madurai, and then second was mammal seminar in Bangalore. So when I attended Bangalore seminar, sir told you have to come to Gurukul. So that time I was feeding my son. I asked him, how can I come because child is so small, and generally they don't allow children to seminars because children will be crying, they will disturb others. So sir told Gurukul is for married females, you can come along with your child. So I was so much surprised that sir told like this. So then I began to attend with my son when he was 2.5 years old, and now he is 13 years old. So when I went to Gurukul, it was the thing which I was searching in homeopathy, the similar thing I got. So sometimes, no, even if life tests us, it gives us what we want. So then I joined, began to attend Gurukul regularly. So it is like whatever you are searching for, you got it. I hope you can understand it. So it is like total connection. So when I began to attend Gurukul regularly, like how Kribashni told, now I'm able to practice ahead of my equal age group students or doctors. So similarly, it happened. I was able to practice better than my colleagues. Then sir told me, you present your cases whenever he comes to Tamil Nadu. He told, you present your cases, then only people will know it's not only Shekhar sir who can bring such results, but one among us in our vernacular language also they can bring results. So I started to present, and how Kribashni told, similarly, me also, I am not a stage personality. Since my school days or college days, I have not participated in any stage events because I have that fear. I have stage fear. Okay. So I don't even mingle with so many people. I am such kind of shy introvert person. So for me, everything is all about parents because I'm single daughter and both the parents are working people. So I am so much related close to my mother. And then when I began to present cases, people started to get inspiration through that cases, and my confidence improved that I can do and I can inspire others also can do. Then it's always sir doesn't skip the process. He don't jump the levels. Slowly he molds us. Then what he did, he told to during interval times at Gurukul for Tamil Nadu people, you translate in Tamil whatever is being taught during lecture session. So then I began to translate. Then he slowly increased the lecture session. You know, you teach for 1 hour. Now you teach for 2 hours. So it is like stepwise bringing up a person. It is not your thrown completely into a land where you are not knowing anything. So that is the time period I began to realize the talents that were there within me, because Since my childhood, I have never ever thought of becoming a teacher at all. I have passion towards homeopathy, strong passion and strong mentality to do service to people, humanity. But I have never thought of becoming teacher. So it's sir who showed that this talent is there within you. So with this journey, what happened is after 4 or 5 years, my mother-in-law, who was even rejecting that about homeopathy, she slowly changed to such an extent she will not take allopathic medicine. Even if allopathic doctor suggests something, she will ask me and she will tell, you tell Divya, then I will take this medicine. The same person who was during my marriage not even treating me as a doctor or not even treating me as a person also. So after 4 or 5 years, what happened? She transformed and started to ask my guidance. If you tell, I will take this treatment. Okay. So this is how it transformed from clinician to teacher to organizer. And one more important thing I want to share in this platform today, because see, it is generally as a females, outsiders can, whatever we do, outsiders can appreciate us or praise us, but who are at home, they will not praise or appreciate or whatever it is. Today, I'm so happy that my husband referred me in his office that my wife will conduct an awareness program on this Women's Day at office. So from office, they called me today. You come and speak for half an hour about the health issues that women are facing. So this transformation, I didn't expect that it will happen. So what I want to convey in short is everything will take time. The only thing is you have to be patient and persistent in the path. Nothing will happen. It took 13 years for me, for my husband to believe that I will do something. So this is what it is. And in the middle, what I have to share is before 4 years, even I lost my mother. She is the closest person to me. So even during that time, Shekhar sir stood with me. And one more thing I want to tell about sir is he always stands beside us, but he doesn't pamper the person. He criticizes that person to the core. Always sir's thought is baptism by fire, not with holy water. So even I have got frustration with sir multiple number of times. So you always only find mistake. You don't appreciate for the good things that is done. But sir will tell a right guru will always only correct the wrong note. The right, he will not hear the right note. So only the wrong note will be heard. So all those were worth enough. Today I feel because my husband, he referred in his office telling my wife is busy. If you conduct an awareness program, she will come. This is like a great achievement in my life, I think. It's like all because of Sir and his teachings that I'm growing stepwise and yet to grow and yet to learn and yet to polish many things. So, what I would like to convey in short on this Women's Day is because I know how my classmates are also suffering. Because in my class, there are 45 females, but only 5 of us are practicing, even though 40 want to practice and they are passion towards homeopathy, life is not leaving them because of children or because of in-laws or because of husband. They don't have that support which is needed. So my suggestion is When you get a right person in your life, don't leave that person at any cost. Be persistent and patient. And Gurukul is not for somebody, it is not at the personal benefit of anyone who are working there. Gurukul is for homeopathy and for people who are striving to practice homeopathy like me, but unable to do it. Because even though, for especially for married females, you have parent support also. If your in-laws doesn't support, you can't do. So Shekhar sir's guidance and teachings has helped me a lot to overcome all these rough patches of my life, because it is so difficult to carry the child, to carry the luggage of the child, toys, everything, and then go and learn, take care of the child also, attend the session also. It is so difficult, but at least we have that path and place to learn, which many don't have. So my humble suggestion is, those who are not there in this session also, this video will be later posted in YouTube. All those who wish to practice homeopathy, at least attend Gurukul once. From there on, your life will transform, because it is all towards like-minded people. You will get the guidance of Sir, you will get the guidance of many people who are guided by Sir. Life is difficult for everybody, for no one it is smooth, but together we can achieve it. So thank you for listening to my all mixed of emotional stories and achievements and whatever it is. Thank you. So on this note, next I request Dr. Priyanka Patel to share her experience. She joined Shikasar's clinic during her internship period itself. And now her journey with Sir is for past 13 years. So let us listen to her inspirational journey, because she is with Sir in and out for all 24 hours, 365 days.
So a very good evening to all of you, and a very happy Women's Day to all of you, and happy Mahashivaratri also. It's a great day. It is called as a day of transformation. So we can actually take this anecdote in our life. Let this day be a transformational day for all those things which we are wishing to transform within us from years together. So as my colleagues have told their journey, which is really very inspirational, because if you see, none of us, the three colleagues of mine who spoke about their journey, including myself, we do not have any background of medical profession at home. And it makes a huge difference having a background and not having a background. Because when you do not have any background, then you do not have anybody to show you the path, where exactly to go and what to do ahead. And when you do not know where to go, and in that tender age, there will be multiple things that are needing your attention around you. And all of them are sort of, looking very jazzy, and they attract your attention, and you want to experience all of that. But in that bargain, what happens is your goal is wavered, your focus is wavered. And at the end of it, when time goes, when years go, then you realize that, oh my God, what is this? I have lost my path. And this exactly happens with many of them who do not have somebody who is showing the path to them. We are lucky that at the right time of our age, we got in contact with Sir in, at different places at different times. But the commonality that we shared was having a person who is without any gain is ready to give without any having any expectation. It was not that, we are going to stay with him for years together, nothing of that sort. But the common factor which I observe is, even though Sir is having a strong medical background in his family, Sir's father is also a doctor, his uncle is also a doctor, his cousins also a doctor. So what they have observed is, students who do not have the background, even though they have the quality, at the end of it, they land up nowhere. So Sir's father also and Sir also have this thought process that to give a helping hand and to show a right path to students, especially those who do not have any kind of medical background. So that is how my journey also was started 13 years back. I remember still June 6th, 2012, the first day I joined the clinic. I had no idea, because generally, you give exams in the college just to pass the examination. And I was also not having any bigger goal that, I'm going to start my clinic or I'm going to do this, do that, because there was no plan, nothing. But I had intention that I want to learn. I was a good learner. I am still. I like to learn. Whenever there is time, I am very happy if I have to sit and actually make notes and learn from a good teacher. So with that intention, I landed in Sir's clinic. And as the time progressed, my journey started not only as a homeopath, but also to refine myself as a person. Those who have seen me a decade back, I can say, and if they see me now, which even has happened during last couple of workshops, they have seen, they have told me that it's a massive change. And they have not expected that. Because I was a kind of personality, not having good chunk of knowledge, but I was very, very rigid. I can't say I have become totally flexible, but at least I'm on the path. And on that note, I would like to tell this one important thing. Flexibility is a very, very important thing to refine yourself as a person. And also, this quality is important to become a good quality homeopath. If you're rigid with your ideologies, with your thought process that, what I'm telling is the right way, then it's very difficult for you to, opt homeopathy as a career, because rigidity and homeopathy doesn't go well. They do not have any contact with each other. Because in homeopathy, we always talk about having individualized characteristic, something which is very peculiar to that person. We have to see all of that. And to see that, we should have the eye which agrees to somebody else's different kind of thinking or different kind of behavior. And if we are not flexible enough, we will miss all of that. And life is also not different than this. Because when you are rigid that what I'm saying is right, or what my thought process is the only right process, then anybody on this face of earth with a good intention would try to shape you as a person, would try to groom you as a person, would not be able to do that. And it's your bad luck because people are ready to mold you. Even somebody who is not even related to you, a child, a, a bystander, a passenger with you, everybody, everywhere, there is some kind of information coming to our way. But if we are rigid that no, what I'm thinking is the right, you lose that information. And with that losing of information, you lose a different kind of perspective in your life. And then you live in that small circle. Many of us would be knowing a story of a frog in a well. That frog thinks that this well only is a big sea because he have not seen world outside that well. So this is the vital change, I think, over a period of time that I have able to achieve under the able guidance of sir, to see wider, to see something outside of my personality, to see something outside of this big I that we all carry. And when that perspective, that thinking grows, it crosses the boundaries, then you start seeing everything as a general phenomenon. Just few days back only, we were having this conversation at clinic. I asked this question to sir. Sir, how to be, how to see a bigger picture? Because this was my question in life as well as in homeopathy. Sometimes some incidences happen in your life, or sometimes some stories come in patients' case history. You immediately connect that to your eye, to your own story, either in positive way or negative way, either in a way that it is hurting your ego, or it is inculcating some kind of emotions within you because you also have gone through similar stories. But what we have observed, what I personally have observed, is people who have gone beyond this level, who are who have excelled in their life, they have achieved this particular thing of seeing the thing as a third person, as an observer, and not getting into that and disturbing your state of peace, your vision. They are seeing things as clear as it is, without without getting involved in it. And it's a bigger task, my friends. This is actually a bigger task. This is not easy because all the time we are thinking in terms of I, me, mine, my growth, how many patients I have to see today, how I see myself 5 years down the line, or what I want to achieve in life, or who said what about me, what is their perspective about me, what my friend is doing, and where I am. So this constant battle is running in your own mind. And in that bargain, you lose your own charm. Number one. And number two, you slowly, gradually, you start seeing things very, very narrow mindedly. Any small thing happens, you immediately connect it to your own self. And then when this continues, then it's a kind of disaster down the line. Because now you're not open, you're not receptive enough to see what all happening around you. Your growth stops, your learning stops, and that's how you become stagnant as a person. This is very important thing because many of you who are going through the similar age group, late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, this is a phase when I see people around, they also go through the same phase, because it's a phase of, where you want to establish yourself, and there is no wrong in it. But when we are following that, the rules of society, that, in so much age you have to get married, in so and so age you have to get settled, in so and so age you have to uh, become a mother, you have to become a parent. And somewhere down the line, when we are not confident enough, we are not ready enough as a person, and especially to women's, when we are not ready enough to, establishing our own self, that this is what my priority is, this is how I see myself, not uh, not opposing anybody, number one, not disrespecting anybody, not at all, but developing the clarity that whatever efforts I am putting to develop my skills, to develop my practice, to increase my patients and giving them the apt treatment and forming a relationship with them, it's a bigger thing. And many a times I have seen my friends, when a good alliance come, good in terms of, settled, good in terms of having something, a job which is high profile, or at, not even in India, it is like, settled in abroad, or having a very good family background. And when parents say that, this is how it is, and we understand that you have started your own clinic, but now it's time for you to get married, and you are the one who have to kind of sacrifice. So you stop whatever you have built and start again. I have seen people doing that, and I'm seeing them now. It's a kind of um, uprooting their own self. And not all trees that are uprooted, they are able to gain their strength again. Because once you are married, there are many things which eventually come as a course of life, which you have to do. As a woman, we are actually born with this gift of multitasking, and we do it. But management of your time, management of your daily schedule, when it is not fixed, when it is not practiced before you get married, then it becomes a disaster. I have seen many of my young patients, those who have got just married. It's like, I didn't know that I have to cook after marriage, because till that time, it was mother who was packing the tiffin and giving me. So another important thing which I would like to tell on this day, which celebrates women, is please become a complete package before you enter into this new zone of getting married. See to it that you are at least stable as a person, knowing your science clearly. You know how to run your day, what will be your schedule, to know how to run a house. And I actually appeal, if there are some senior homeopaths, female homeopaths over here, I would like to tell them to please guide their children, not related only females, their male children also, at particular age of time. Give them some responsibility, involve them in their, in your decisions at home. At least maybe start with the smaller one, and slowly, gradually, let them also be a part of how to look after a family, how family runs, what involves in it. Maybe go and get something from kirana store, or go and get some vegetable or milk. They should know all these things are the part and parcel of life. I have seen people in their 20s, in their late 20s, they don't even know how to get a good quality potato. They will ask the vegetable vendor, give me half kg potato. When vegetable vendor is telling them, you choose and pick up what is good for you, they will tell, no, I don't know, you give me. Because we have not taught them. This seems to be like very small things. Maybe many of you will think that, oh, she's a homeopath. We expected from her something, how she established her clinic and how she became, now she shared. Many of you will think that, my story means it would be something of achieving high goals, or how I reached to international platforms, teaching there, sharing my journey so early in my life. It happened because there was a person who was telling me how small things work, how you have to plan your day, how you have to plan your week, how you have to plan your month, and slowly, gradually, how to plan your year. If I have to show you, we have this diary, whole 2024 calendar is ready. And this didn't happen overnight. It's a journey. And it starts with this thing, how you plan your day. Many of my female friends, after marriage, they leave practicing because they tell that I don't have time. I can't manage my time. And when I speak to them, I try to understand what changed after marriage. Your husband was going to office before marriage, after marriage. Then what changed in you that before marriage you were able to practice and after marriage you can't? And what the inference I have got is, because before marriage it was that they were only going to clinic and practice, and rest all of it their mothers used to look after. Running the house, getting the groceries, looking after the things that are needed in the house, all of that. And so they are not trained enough to handle the house individually. And that's how they collapse, because it's something new and they are not able to manage. So anybody who would like to, continue doing their practice with marriage, without marriage, anything is happening on this face of earth. This is very, very important thing that I'm telling you. Learn to manage your own time, because that's what is in your hand. Nothing else is in your hand. What you can do as a person is in your hand. Rest, everything is going to change. Something might come up, all of a sudden without your knowledge. But when you know what you have to do and what you have to manage, you will sail smoothly. And if you don't know how to manage, even if you go in well settled house, everything is ready for you in the platter, you will not be able to sail. You will not be able to cope up, because your own planning of your own day is not done. So to conclude this thing, I would tell this one thing only, that to become to become a holistic person, to become a holistic woman, the first step is to know what you want to do, to know your own self, to manage your own time, to prioritize what you want to do, and not blaming anybody that, because of you, I'm like this today. Take charge of your life. This is very, very important. Many of time what we do is, somebody's there, no, to look after, or somebody's there, no, who will tell us. Somebody's there. If my clinic is not running, my husband's salary is coming. No, it is not for money. And this is very important. Your practice, you as a woman, whatever you are doing, because many of our patients are also going to see this video. It is not only homeopaths. It is not only about your practice. Whatever you do, it is for your own individuality. Because whatever profession you carry forward, maybe as a doctor, CA, engineer, or maybe you're running some small small scale industry, but you are putting yourself into that. And that involves refining your skills, refining you as an individual. So don't lose these kind of things for anything, not for money, but to keep yourself engaged. And being engaged means you are in action. And when you are in action, you are brave. You have to face challenges. You are not only in the four walls of home, you are interacting with people. And that's how you grow your perspective, you grow your experiences. And then, being a woman, you share these experiences with your maternal side, and maybe after your marriage, to your husband, to your in laws, to your children, especially. Because what you give to your children, not only money, not only the ancestral properties, you give them sanskara. You give them your experiences, what you have gained over a period of time. And that actually help them to sail through their life as an individual. Sometimes you have a lot of money, but you do not have that perspective. Nobody have given you that perspective, how to handle the situation. So a woman has the power to give this perspective to both the houses, this and that. A woman has this power to, inculcate these things in whosoever life she can go. She have that power of giving. And with this note, I thank all of you to, present over here and are interested to know some different perspective from all of us. And I thank to Dr. Divya for thinking that this can be done, which will help many of them. After this video being uploaded, many of them will listen to this video. And if few of them get inspired by this, then it's a blessing. So thank you all. Dr. Divya.
Thank you, Dr. Priyanka, for an excellent insight. It was so. In this regards, I want to add one point. Like, howsoever we plan, sometimes it becomes imbalanced between being a female, being a mother, or being an organizer, or being a clinician. It becomes imbalanced. And what I would like to share is sometimes even we don't know that we have gone imbalanced. We are focusing on single direction. And I have seen many times sir telling me, now you became selfish. He tells everything straight on the face. If I go more towards career, then he tells you became selfish. Then if I go more towards family and become indifference towards career, then he again rectifies. So it is all about becoming neutral. Like how Dr. Priyanka told, it is all about seeing a broader picture, which is very difficult because it is easy for one to become attached and it is easy for one to become detached. But to remain between this both attachment and detachment, which is detached attachment and being neutral and seeing things in whole, handling things in a whole is a very difficult task, which Sir is guiding each one of us in a right path. And one thing what I want to share is the journey with Sir is not gaining knowledge. The journey with Sir is gaining experience, and more you are doing that inner journey of traveling towards your soul, where even you're not aware about all these things were existing within me and now it is coming out. So this commonality you can see in all four of our talk. So on no personal gain, we all together work for a common cause, that people should practice homeopathy, especially people who don't have medical background and who don't have that guidance in their life. So they become good doctors, and ultimately it's the benefit for humanity. So you will get guidance in various ways at Swara Gurukul. Like how Dr. Priyanka told, you will know how to manage yourself as a woman, as a cook, as a everything from A to Z. So in that note, the upcoming Swara Homeo Gurukul workshop is from March 17th to March 23rd. Okay. So you will learn everything at Gurukul holistically, and sir's teaching on case taking is not only for homeopathy, it is an awareness journey for the self and for the patient who is in front of you. And now, after 33 years of experience, sir has written this book, which is on case taking, and you will learn a lot and lot in this book. So, every day as human beings, we are in conversation with people around us. So only through speaking we communicate with everybody around us. So if that relationship is in friction, and if we are not conveying things properly, and if we are not understanding whatever they want to tell in right way as it is, so frictions happen in our everyday life, and ultimately there is no peace of mind, and you land up doing nothing. So this Gurukul workshop, sir, is mainly going to focus upon conversation and the frictions that is happening between relationships. So it is all about everyday conversation. Let us first refine that is on everyday basis rather than the conversation that is happening with the patient. So because this, if you refine, that will happen automatically. So sir guides us through various ways, through practical ways, and many videos are uploaded in Swara Homeo Gurukul and Academy YouTube channel, where you can go and see the activities that is held at Gurukul. Separate playlist is there. Similarly, feedback by various participants from all over India, various students, doctors from all over India assemble at Gurukul. So the sharing and gaining of experience is immense. If you attend 7 days of Gurukul, you will get 2 to 3 years of practical experience. And the most important thing is persistence. Those who have attended Gurukul already, keep attending it. There will be many obstacles in your life. We all reached to the place where we all are here only because of that persistence, even though obstacles were there. So you will have a lot and lot of obstacles, but keep your goal focused. Now, come what may ever, I need to attend Gurukul because it is helping not only me but my surroundings. So attend Gurukul continuously and see the change that is there in your practice. So it was an excellent session of sharing the experience of each one of us with the fulfillment that this video will transform at least a single soul who is in need of the genuine thing that I should practice homeopathy. Nothing bigger than that is needed in life. Thank you, one and all, wholeheartedly for joining in, for spending your precious time of clinic or family, whatever it is. This will help. And please share about this Gurukul and this video, whatever you have gained with all your colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you all. Good night. See you soon.